Bodine 52, how are you folks? I just hate it when things get in the way of me riding my motorcycle. Well, it is fall in Michigan, and we're starting to see some of the color changes, but not quite fully yet. And I'll tell you what, it has been at least two, maybe even 3 weeks since I've been able to ride Big Mama, who is residing in my sister's garage until I close in my house, which is coming up in a couple of weeks. But I'll tell you what, it has just been thing after thing after thing that has caused me to not be able to get out and ride. And most of them aren't good. They're just not. There's amazing how many things get in our way of getting on the motorcycle. And they're all wrong. They're all wrong, except for maybe one or two. Okay, maybe there's a bunch. But I got to tell you, so many of you know that follow the channel. I have been in Michigan now for about 2 months and have a new job. So that has taken up a lot of my time for sure. Just getting settled in and getting things all set up at work and changing the environment and some fun things like that. That I don't talk about work while I'm riding, but I gotta say, there's been other things as well. This whole house thing, you know, between traveling back and forth from Pittsburgh to here, and you know, inspections on new houses, inspections on old houses. It's just so many things get in the way. It's amazing. I think the last couple weekends, or at least last weekend, the weather was bad, just raining, and it's thing after thing, isn't it? I love that old barn right there. But I just wanted to get out and chat with you all a little bit, and hopefully you are all getting out riding. Right now, the Bring It Home event is happening. And most of our friends, and I'm sure many of your favorite moto vloggers and others, and hopefully some of you, are down at that event. I will probably be posting this video after the event, so I'm hoping everybody breaks the record. Thank you all for going down to that and being a part of it. Sure hoping we bring it home to the U.S. and wish I was there. I know a lot of folks are starting to put some Instagram posts out, and I look forward to the next week or two seeing all the videos of that event, and really, really super cool. And now that are some folks right there that didn't let anything get in the way of riding. So hopefully you got some vacation time, and I'll tell you what, it's just wrong. Isn't it wrong? Is there things that get in the way of you riding? I mean, family and friends and stuff you got to do at your house and work, and maybe the motorcycle's down, maybe the weather is bad. There's tons of things. Now, I will tell you that I was fortunate yesterday that I was able to go out and help a buddy. Took a little PTO half a day yesterday. Work on his fifth wheeler out in hunting camp, and that is where the last 4 or 5 years I have went hunting. A really good friend of mine, and we're tearing apart the inside of his fifth wheeler because it has been inhabited this summer by squirrels. So we are rehoming those, I guess would be the easy thing to say. So we were out doing that yesterday, but I got to go sit in the tree last night, late yesterday afternoon into the evening. That makes me happy. Probably the second thing, at least, you know, outside of family and that type of stuff, that I love, love, love to do. So it was always good to get back in the tree. It's actually a little chilly later in the evening, which is good. So we were I was fortunate to see some four-legged critters, and a mama and her family, and a good group of them. And so that was a good thing. I'm looking early, especially it's early in the year. It was the first sit, looking for Daddy, but I got a great show anyway, so that made it worth it for sure. And by the way, if you don't like people that deer hunt, I will tell you that I consider myself an ethical deer hunter that does it to harvest the animal and use it as food, and so, but that was fun. But you know, it's stuff like this that you miss. I will tell you, being in Michigan, as it's getting colder, you can probably see I have my leather on. Now I have my fingerless gloves on, which probably wasn't real smart, but I need to get some new ones because they're really hard to work the touchpad on the Harley and the phone, but the heated grips are helping a little bit. So what do you folks have that gets in your way? And obviously in Michigan, it's going to be the weather really soon. But it's just good to get out. Good to celebrate our ability to go riding. Earlier this morning, I did go by my new hometown and to do a little spy work on the house I'm moving in to make sure that some of the things I'm expecting them to do before I close are being done. Look around town a little bit. Saw, you know, probably 10 or 12 bikes in town parked at little diners and stuff, so that's encouraging. Got some bikers in the area, and was able to find a place to keep my trailer, so that is all going well for those of you that follow the channel and know what the move I've been making. So 2 or 3 weeks, Mrs. Bodine will be back, and she will be on the bike with me. And thank goodness, because I keep getting less views without her. I gotta admit, she is more engaging and prettier and better looking than I am, that is for sure. So alright folks, I'm gonna just keep riding, enjoy what's starting to be fall. Looks like we're getting some colors right up there here in the beautiful state of Michigan. Hope you and your family as well. Make sure to be safe on and off the motorcycle, and we'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.